Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm a teacher and a choir teacher, so you got to talk back to me. This is the Cordova High School Combined Choir. Can you give them a round of applause? This is what I consider the beginning of the end for class of 2026, our seniors, and it's the beginning of the rest of everyone else's life in Cordova choirs. This week we are preparing for our choral performance assessment. It's our version, the arts version of an end of course exam or TCAP. So we will be traveling to Bartlett United Methodist Church on Thursday, where our combined choir, our academy singers, Ben and Corabella, and our concert singers will perform for adjudicated performances. There will be three judges that will judge them on style, technique, phrasing, intonation, dynamics, tone, all the 9 yards that build a budding or sustaining or established choral program. Then from there, the kids will go to another room where they will test their sight reading skills. And it'll be music that they've never seen before. And they have to figure out the key, the time signature, and how to do that. And I typically think if there's an instrumentalist in here, I apologize, but I definitely think being a vocalist is harder because we can't touch anything to help develop that sound. We literally got to pull that sound out of the air. Typically, when we get ready to do this, we demonstrate that for you, but tonight we won't do that because we have a special treat with our men's chorale who just recently performed for the Southern Division Conference of the American Choral Directors Association. So our concert will end with that. So we're going to go straight through. We're going to start with our combined choir, and this will be one of the full concerts conducted by our student teacher from the University of Memphis, Miss Emily Wilkie, and she'll start us off with "Sing Out My Soul." And I was about to say our student accompanist, but he's no longer a student. Former student graduated 2024, 3, 4, 2024, Mr. Shiloh Byers, who's now our official accompanist for Cordova Choirs. Give him a round of applause as well. our combined choir will be actually our last choir of the day. And hopefully, after all the sight reading that they would have done with their individual choirs, we should definitely get a superior rating after all that practice. And if not, they get an F when they get up to school, but they'll be all right. Give them another round of applause. Our next ensemble coming up is the award-winning concert singers. They are typically the group who's the ambassador, the flagship for Cordova choirs, and so it means that they must do strenuous work. They have to be extremely dedicated. Their schedules have to be open to performances, and we perform pretty much all year long. They will be performing three songs. Is our most advanced group, so they will perform Zungali, I Wonder As I Wonder, and yeah, I Dream a World. There we go. I Dream a World by Persephone Powell. Give them a round of applause as they come at this time. All right, our next group that's coming up, as I say, yeah, go ahead. No nickname. Um, our next group coming up is the Fresh Academy Singers. Is a group of all ninth graders. Can you give them a round of applause? And if you were here for our first couple of concerts, you are definitely going to see a chain or a turn of events that has happened over the last couple of months. I don't recognize these individuals when they start singing because I was worried and said that this might be a career ender for me. But they said, nope, Mr. Backley, you can't retire just yet. And so they have literally blossomed over this year. I'm extremely proud of them. We have ninth graders. I think it's what, about 30 in this class? And then there's another 10 or so, five or eight or so that are in concert singers. So we have a total of about 40 ninth graders in the program this year. Can we give that a huge round of applause? It means that I'll be gainfully employed for another 4 years. Yee! So they are going to perform for you two selections: music of stillness, music of life. Yeah, because Music of Stillness is another person. Music of Life by Brittany Boykin, and then they will come back with Dance by Robert T. Gibson. Give them a round of applause as they are led under the direction of Miss Emily.
Music is in all growing things, and underneath the silky wings, a small Dance to the rhythm of your own drum. Dance to the rhythm of your own drum. We can all be different, there's no fear or shame. Oh, but I still love you just the same. We can all be different, there's no fear or shame. Oh, but I still love you just the same. Dance to the rhythm of your own drum. Dance to the rhythm of your own drum. We can all be different, there's no fear or shame. Oh, but I still love you just the same. We can all be different, there's no fear or shame. Oh, but I still love you just the same. Just dance. 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 Just dance. Dance to the rhythm of your drum.
So I guess I kind of like them if I'm going to actually dance with them. Can we give them another round of applause? So, a very transparent moment. The program has grown extremely over the last couple of years. We graduated about 50 something seniors, and we were nervous about the way the numbers will look this year, but we grew just about in every class. And so we are at about 135 or so choir members that are in the group. But with that, we started working in January, preparing for this year, and so usually I pull out a select group of dedicated musicians that are literally my top group. There are kids that are just like me. They love choir, they love music, and they love performing. And so they are called Chamber Elite. I usually pick them in October and they start picking up performances then. But we started in January and we're all set out. We picked this really, really, really hard rep. And then it snowed, it iced, it sleeted, it snowed, it iced, it froze, it unthawed, it froze again, and then it never went away. And so that took away about 2.5 weeks of rehearsal from Chamber Elite. And so they are nervous because they're begging not to sing our hardest piece, which is Crucifixus by Lottie. And guess what? Y'all don't get to decide. So they are going to come up at this time. Chamber Elite, if you move it this way, look how quickly they moving. They just moving so slow. But they are going to perform for you. Um, Right on King Jesus, because that is definitely prepared. And so, one of the things that I like to do when I get budding teachers or teacher residents, I like to make sure that they get a whiff of everything that comes with a choral program, so they get a chance to work with the top group, an intermediate group, our beginning group, and then an elite group. And so Miss Emily, apparently they like her more than they like me because they literally learned her entire song. And so I'm going to allow them to perform that at this time, right on King Jesus. And pray for us between now and Thursday because they're going to pull crucifixus together whether they want to or not. So I present to you now Chamber Elite. Yeah, they're a little confused because they weren't prepared. They didn't know that they were going to perform, rather. They were definitely prepared. The next group that's coming up is our beautiful ladies of Corella. It's our intermediate ladies group, soprano alto group. If you all will go ahead and come around, they're going to perform two selections for you. I forgot what they're singing. Song of Miriam and Music Down in My Soul. This group is comprised of 10th through 12th grade students, and the majority of the people in Corella, along with men's chorale, a lot of them are brand new to choir, so I'm extremely proud of the work that they've done. And Corella is premiering our new dresses. Can you give them a round of applause? We've been waiting on them for a little moment and had a little mishap, but they look beautiful in them, don't they? If they ever come to. And so the first selection will be conducted by Miss Emily again, Song of Miriam. Give her a round of applause as she comes back.
head. I hear singing in the air over my head. I hear singing in the air. There must be a God. There must be a God. There must be a God somewhere. I got this music down in my soul, and it fills my heart with the joy of the Lord. I got this music down in my soul, and it fills my heart with the joy of the Lord. I got a joy everlasting. I got a peace everlasting. I got a love everlasting. I got a joy everlasting. Love in my heart. Oh yes, I got peace in my soul. Oh yes, I got joy in my heart. Joy today. I've got this music down in my soul, and it fills my heart with the joy of the Lord. I got this music down in my soul, and it fills my heart with the joy of the Lord. I got a joy everlasting. I got a peace everlasting. I got a love everlasting. I got a joy everlasting. Love in my heart. Oh yes, I got peace in my soul. Oh yes, I got joy in my heart. Joy today. Do you love the Lord? I love the Lord. 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 I've got a joy everlasting. I've got a peace everlasting. I've got a love everlasting. I've got a love everlasting. I've got a peace everlasting. I've got a peace. Music down in my soul, and it fills my heart with the joy of the Lord. I got this music down in my soul, and it fills my heart with the joy of the Lord. I've got a joy everlasting. I've got a peace everlasting. I've got a love everlasting. I've got a joy everlasting. Love in my heart. Oh yes, I got peace in my soul. Oh yes, I got joy in my heart. I got joy. I got peace. I got love in my soul.
At this time, I'm going to call my booster team to come down. Booster, if you come down and stand with me, please. All right. You see how quickly they're moving, too. Everybody just leaving me hanging tonight. It's okay. Our president, Mr. Bowen, Vice President, Ms. Sampson, our travel expert, Ms. Bateman, Ms. Byers, who's over our fundraising and corresponding secretary, Ms. Giles, who is our fundraising secretary. I feel like I'm missing some folk that are in the back. Security team, Mr. Crosby in the back, Deputy Crosby in the back, and Miss Prather, Mama Prather, who's in the back. Auntie Mo, who's in the back. I missed somebody that's up here. Oh, Miss Seymour, our choir mom. Can you give our booster team a round of applause? I've asked these ladies and gentlemen to come up and stand with me because I want to make an appeal for donations. During the pandemic, we've had a bunch of performances that we had to do. We had to replace dresses. And then I can tell you for sure, we just paid a bus bill of $5,182 just for performances that we have. And so a lot of times parents send their students in the program and they pay their choir fee, but that choir fee actually pays for the allotted things that we have during the year. They don't cover the many performances that we have. They don't cover the afternoon snacks that your students consume. They don't cover the pizza that the men ate at during ACDA. It does not, and I want to be frank, let everyone know. I know that we have two events that we have twice a year where we that are paid. Normally our Christmas concert is a donation, and our spring concert, which is Kaleidoscope, is a donation. But outside of that, uh, we need funds. We need funds. And so whatever you send, it helps. It ensures that we have the wonderful cellist that we got that will be performing with us tonight. It makes sure that we have the bass and the drums that we have. It makes sure that Shiler, even though he loved being with me for the last 4 years, Shiler likes to eat. Stand, son. He's tall. Tall. Huh? We got what? Look out. He's trying to make jokes. So I'm slim now, sir. But yeah, it costs. It costs. And so in the program, you will see I intentionally put it in there 3 times. So you'll see a QR code with the Cash App at the front of our program, a QR code with the Cash App in the middle of our program. And then when you get to the end of the program, guess what's there too? A QR code with the Cash App. But regardless of what you give, it helps. It makes sure that the kids get the opportunity to do the things that they do. We have 8 individuals this year that have made the All-State Honor Chorus, and our TMEA, State Music Education Organization, has chosen for us to remain at the Gaylord Opryland for the next 7 years. And when I went in to do our hotel rooms just for one night, it was $299. And that's before we even get to transportation. It's before we get to feed them while they're there for 3 days. We need funds. And as you can hear and see the product of what you've seen tonight, the funds help. I wish that Memphis Shelby County Schools was able to give every choral program in the district $9 million so they can do what they need to do. But they've got to spread that $9 million over, I think, 151 schools. And so they're doing their job, and regardless of what your opinion is, they're doing what they need to do to make sure that the schools have the adequate funding. But when we do these extra things that we do to make sure that our kids are able to go to Hawaii, London, San Antonio, all the places that we get a chance to go, even if it's in Forest City, Arkansas, we need funds to pay for those buses. We need funds to make sure that the kids eat. And I benefited from the program. We do a bunch of fundraisers, and they stretch so far. But I wanted to make an appeal tonight with these ladies and gentlemen because they work extremely hard. They tell me, Macklin, we just can't do this. Macklin, we got to do this. But all of the All-State kids, I want them to go for free and not have to cost any of the parents a dime because they've earned that right. And the cool part about it is, after the performances that we do, they receive scholarships. We have students. Stand, Kalen. Kalen is at the University of Memphis in his sophomore year as a music ed major, and there's several other. Favor, you're at U of M. Stan. Stan, Trey, Derek. They're all. Sir Stan, you're at you're there. Tania, you're at UT Martin. Stan. Yeah, you didn't think I knew. So these are former students that benefited the program. Who's that back there? Oh, Jalen J. Cleve. And the 3 JCs. You're at U of M too as well, son, correct? So they benefit and they need the funding so that they can continue going, getting the scholarships and getting the free education that they get. I can tell you that I went to Philander Smith University, and my actual professor is sitting in the audience, Mr. Carlos Chappell. If you stand, he's going to be so mad at me. It's okay. You can cuss me out later. Stand, Carlos. And Carlos drives regularly from Little Rock, Arkansas, to support the program here. And not only that, the program started for me in middle school. My middle school choir director is here, Miss Pamela Williams, my mom. Stand, Mama. And so, as I'm asking for money, if you want to blame anybody, she's the one that started me on the money trip because she exposed me to everything when I was at Colonial Middle School. And so, I just wanted to make that appeal. I do want to take a moment, too, to recognize two other teachers, Mr. Roland Wilson. That's my big brother. He's now retired, but once he finishes that doctoral degree, he's going to be back in the district doing some more things. I'm just speaking it into existence. There you go. Mr. Rayford, will you stand? And Mr. Rayford was at Cordova Middle School for many years, and he's now at our alma mater. He and I both went to Colonial Middle School, but Miss Williams is my mom. She's your teacher. And then he went on to Overton High School, where he's now the director of programs there at Overton High School. Give him a round of applause. His kids will be going in the morning to choral performance assessment as well. But if you would, I know, even if it's just $1, I promise you, I'm going to stretch that dollar the best that I can. But if you would support, yeah, I'm going to figure out how to do it. So if you would, if you'll be so kind and make a donation of any kind. Thank you, Booster, so much for all of your support. At this time, I present the Mighty Men's Corral of Cordova High School. If you will go ahead and stand and give them a huge round of applause. Yeah, keep applauding. It's a bunch of them. Keep going. There's more of them coming. So again, these gentlemen performed at the American Choral Directors Association about 3 weeks ago. I'm going to ask if there are if there are any gentlemen that were a part of Cordova Choir's classes of 25, no, 24, 25, 23, 24, 22, 23. If you will stand, if there are any alumni that are in the audience and you were part of those years, if you'll stand. Don't be bashful, gentlemen. Josh Stan, you were in choir at that time. Um, these guys are the group that whose recordings were submitted to the Southern region that allowed us to be selected to perform. There were over 180 choirs that submitted, and they only picked 25. They only picked two men's group. One was University of Tennessee at Knoxville, and then the other group was a high school group called Cordova High. And so I'm extremely proud of the work that they did. They spent 2 days downtown and performed in the Cannon Center of about 2,500 people. I am going to ask the youngest of the group, Logan, if you'll come and give a very brief statement about your experience at ACDA.
So when I went to ACDA, I feel like it was a very eye-opening experience for me and very many people whose first year it was in choir. I think everybody did a wonderful job, and it was very, very fun. I will say that. I really enjoyed it, and I'm just very proud of everybody who contributed to it.
I call him Knuckles, but this is Marvin from the sophomore class.
Hi, hey, hi guys. Um, so the ACDA performance, I had a lot of fun, hanging out with all these boys, you know, just singing with them, and everybody sounded great. They all did their part. They they got down what they need to get down, and they did not slack off. That's all I'm happy about because I'm just glad we sounded good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is Michael, who is a second year All State student, and Michael is a junior.
Hi, I'm a junior. My name is Michael. I used to hear the class of 25 and the class of 24 talk about ACDA all the time. They went 1 year before I came. And being able to go was such an experience. And hopefully one day I'm in the audience who watches the choir sing.
Hello, good evening. I'm Jalen Johnson, second vice. I'm a senior, second vice president of Cordova Choirs. As a senior, I'm so happy to end off with a bang. It's such a good year of men's corral. I'm just so proud of each and every one of them. Just people I've never seen growing out of their shells. And I'm just so proud of them. And I'm proud of us. And I'm glad I can go out with a bang and see Cordova Choirs in good hands when I'm gone. It's beautiful.
And I'm going to ask one more senior to come down. This is Dylan. And Dylan was a student, I would say, that I think I was just walking the halls and I found Dylan just walking in the halls. And I said, great, you're in choir now. And so I've watched Dylan change over the last 3 years, and I'm going to allow him to share his experience from ACDA.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I've been all around Memphis school-wise, Tresvant, White Station, Snowden Middle School, everywhere. But I've always been in the choir. I've always felt like I was home. But when I left my home back in White Station for some stuff that I've done, I came to Cordova, but wasn't used to everybody being there, the environment. It was unnew to me. And, well, it was new to me. When I first came into choir, when I saw it on my schedule, I really didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody. I barely even said present when you took roll. And then causing that, I skipped a whole month of school doing that, and I missed out on a lot of good opportunities. But since I've been in choir since my 10th grade year coming to Cordova High, I feel like that I've been a changed man. And Macklin has put me through stuff and made me grow as a man and let me step into this world being a man. Thank you.
So I'm not going to say anything because I'll start crying. I present to you now the Mighty Men's Chorale of Cordova High School.
For music makers. We are the dreamers. We are the dreamers. We are the dreamers of dreams. Dreamers of dreams. Wandering by lone sea breakers. Sitting by desolate streams. Brothers us and forsake us. On whom the
rest of the kids come back and join us, please? Can you give them another round of applause? Extremely proud of the work that they did. And I told the guys that we definitely wanted to send a message. And I know we all have been watching the news, and I'm a Memphian. And so I'm not going political, but to hear the things that have been said about Memphis by our leader, about the students that I teach, about those of us in the room, they don't highlight the work that schools like Cordova are doing. They don't highlight this. He went everywhere else in Memphis, but he ain't stopped by Cordova. He ain't stopped by Soulsville. And so it hurts. Thank you. And so to watch these guys who walk our halls, who have their struggles, have their doubts, who have their fears, start in January, and I didn't have to beg not for one of them to stay after school for practice. We did this all after school from January all the way up to March. And there we maybe missed maybe five at a time, but all of them were there. Not one complained, not one got upset, no one fought. They became brothers. And then to get at the Cannon Center, and it was 47 of them performed. And I said, hey, how many of y'all have been down here to the Renaissance in the Cannon Center? And only seven raised their hand. And then to see them turn into, turn into something else on that stage, and the realization hit here. These are football players, track, wrestlers, basketball, and they are here singing, singing their hearts out. And I heard several of them as we were walking out of the Cannon Center. It was life changing for them. They received, I think, four standing ovations in our set, and the last standing ovation never stopped. We went up and we sat in the top balcony, and as we were coming down, the lobby was filled, and they got down maybe the first or second step, and those folk in the lobby treated them like they were at the Grammys. They would not stop clapping, and they were like, Mr. Medley, go first. This for you. This for you. And I'm like, no, this for y'all. Y'all just don't understand. So they have this thing that they huddle around me because they be ready to go after performances. So they're kind of my shield and my protection. And they couldn't do it because the people were pulling them away, talking about how inspired they were. And I told them they're going to be teachers that are sitting in that audience that are trying to produce this. They're going to be individuals that look at me and they're afraid, and their perceptions are going to be changed. And that happened. There were several folk that came to me and said, thank you. We needed that message. We needed that. So I'm extremely proud because choir changed my life. Thank you, Miss Williams. It changed me, and so I know that it's going to change them. And I'm proud to see so many of the alum come back. Y'all come on up and join us now. I tell them all the time, I don't care um, what rating we get at a competition. I don't care if it's a trophy. I don't care. The real trophies that we win are those who are inspired by our singing. And so regardless of what a judge says on Thursday, I want you to know, despite the ice, despite me yelling, throwing shoes at you, y'all have worked extremely hard. And your goal on Thursday is to spread the message, to inspire others to be the best version of themselves that they can be, just like you are striving to be every day. Make your mistakes, get up, and keep moving. Learn from them. Don't do it again. If you mess up again, get up, try again. I'm so proud of you. I know that we're going to be successful because we've already moved a room of people tonight. So we are going to end in our famous uh, tradition of singing the alma mater. Josiah or Jalen, which one of y'all are conducting? Come on down, Jalen. Shiloh, if you'll give us a G. I do want to recognize Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, you and your students still here? Mr. Leon Moore. Thank you for coming from Blytheville High School to share with us. Did I get the high school right? Monroe? About hell yeah. Yeah, I just renamed the school like I renamed all the songs we sang tonight, so don't feel bad. Thank you so much, students. Can we give by hell yeah, students, can you all stand? Can we, because they came to see you all tonight, can we give them a round of applause? Thank you, Mr. Perez. Thank you, Shiloh. Thank you, Booster. Thank you, Garrett, who's here at Trinity Baptist Church. Thank you so much for always opening the doors for Cordova High School and middle school to allow us to have our programs here. We leave you with our alma mater. The guys have to stay around and put the chairs back because we want to put the building back the way that we found it. And if you're not doing anything on Thursday from 11:15 to, no, 12:15 to 3:45, all 6 of these choirs will be singing their hearts out to make sure that they inspire others. Thank you again for coming tonight. The alma mater.
Reaching for new heights to obtain. Memories of those before remain. Thy colors green, white, black will always be gold. Close to my heart forevermore. May for the shine of knowledge give. Faithful to thee, Cordova high. Thy halls and walls are hallowed ground, where brightest spirits can be found. Loved ones and friends.